Evening everyone, Marcy from Dragon's Treasure Hoard. Freshly returned from the continent together with my wife, where we had a little tat hunting trip and a little visit at the family. And as you can see, I did bring a few things back. So let's have a quick look at what we've collected. Now there's the classic Taiwanese blue figurines that are everywhere, but this one seemed to be a bit more interesting because it had a cat. Now, also managed to get a few Capo di Monte figurines. These were quite charming and at a good price, so I decided to pick them up. Now this little beauty is a Delft blue vase. As you can see, nicely signed. And it's got more than blue on it, so that seemed worth picking up as well. Classic German, I believe that was. It's not marked, but it's definitely a German style. Now that one is German and it's quite an uncommon shape. I've not seen that one in the UK yet. I don't think these are anything special. I'm not even sure they're matching, but is that marked foreign? Anyway, they were decent price, and well, I paid for them separately, but I might sell them as a set. Once again, fairly classic. I would almost say it's a Victorian flatback, but it looks a bit more modern. We also have the classic scenes, few balls there. Always a seller. Bisque figurines, that was a nice little set, I thought, worth picking up. And a more unusual Delft blue vase. Now I believe it is transferware rather than hand painted, but nevertheless seemed worth picking up. Quite a modern tin, but still a nice sign. We got more Delft blue, of course signed, and I put it upside down. Also from Holland. These looked rather cute. They weren't all too expensive either. These came from a antique center in Roermond, so I decided to get them. Now they're not signed, there's not much space to sign, but came from Holland, Delft blue, they must be Delft blue. Now then we come to the slightly more interesting ones. I picked these up in Brussels on the first day that I was there. Silver and marcasite. It seemed to have an interesting headpiece. I had a choice of a few cameos to pick up. And it's got a nice closing mechanism, a bit hard to do with one hand, but it pulls out and drops a pin. It has got a silver hallmark, as you can see, little diamond shaped on the side. I think it's a French frame. Could still be a Italian cameo. More unusual. There's a few French items like this one. Nice trinket, little trinket box with crowned eagle and the Lorraine crosses on it. It is stamped on the inside as well, as you can see, but was a bit harder to make out. I've not found anything like it on the internet. So if you know where, well, I know what it is, but where or who made it, make sure to let me know. It will come up for sale. And the wife was interested in this one first, but she already has one I like, so I decided to buy it off her. And this of course will go onto my Etsy rather than eBay. Most of these items will go on Etsy unless you want me to put them on eBay instead. If you don't have an Etsy, I will link both of my profiles in the description. And remember again, if you are looking for anything, I do quite a few antique markets together with my wife and now my little boy. So if you need anything picking up or are after something, feel free to drop me a message and I will see what I can do. Thank you for watching.